Hello everyone and welcome back to Grigsby's War in the East. I'm here with my Soviet playthrough against my human opponent. Playing here turn 14, so my opponent will start in September 28th. After this, we get the Sorge Spiring. The Sorge Spiring in Tokyo reports the Japanese are not planning to attack the Soviet Union. This allows forces to be moved west to the Far East. The Far Eastern Theater Box ground requirement decreases, so that's great. My opponent again has an excess garrison. And there are partisans. Now, once again on the map I'm getting a good 150,000 extra. A lot of them come from the theater boxes. And then my opponent is losing 40k. Did get more tanks though. Let's take a look at the battles. So, oh, come on, really? Really? Against Sobenikov too? Like, what is wrong with you? Oh, you have also very low TOE. 3-5, okay, he's not really good, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, boy. Alright, that sucks. Nothing here. He got the Dnipropetrovsk. Fair enough. I was just there to delay. Nothing much along the entire front, except up here. A hold. I mean, I did give some ground again here. Another hold. I lost 66 tanks for that hold. But they did make it. Certainly I got kicked back here. 2nd Panzer, 19th Panzer, 20th Motorized. 7th Infantry, 267th Infantry, and 45th Infantry. Okay. They made a dent. They got me. Are they going for a left hook here or something? They're also looking to go through the center. I really don't think this is a good idea. But if my opponent wants to hit this stone wall, like, he can be my guest. This sucks. It's 2, but those odds are not the end of the world. Like, I can handle those losses. I gave it up willingly, though. I just wanted there to be a bit of a delay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so not too bad, actually. Let's go to the northern front first. And I also want to take a look at these. So, anything that is going to the northern front is this turn the NKVD Motorized Rifle Division. Next turn reinforcement, and an AA battalion. Forget it. I have enough there. From the reserves, I also don't see why that needs to be sent, or this. Oh, yeah, it turns into reinforcement now, right? Turn 25. I also really don't need this. Naval infantry brigades are fine. Definitely not sending this. That's this bad. Okay. Yeah, that's good at least until New Year. So we're only getting infantry, and the other way around from northern front to everything. First tank division is coming next turn, and mortar battalion turn 16. Let's skip it because I don't want to have extra forces suddenly. leaving, and these guys are gonna get disbanded. This Polyagnia Military Rifle Division. And this rifle gonna be disbanded, is fine. They'll stay there. And stay there. So at least until the new year, Northern Front is covered. I can probably take one more division. Well, you're getting out. 1.77, yeah. So they'll put them at 77, say. I honestly rather don't risk it. Let's only transfer this mixed light tank battalion. And I'm not even going to send naval infantry. Yep, that's okay. Transcaucuses. From Transcaucuses to everywhere. You're in transfer. Six divisions and the sappers. Oh boy. That's a 7th. I'm gonna need to anticipate that to send some stuff over to the Transcaucasus here. Looking at 6 divisions, that's a lot. And I will need to offset that. I can send quite a few of the unready units to the Transcaucasus. Oh, these are brigades. What the heck? Where did they come from? Well, let's send them to the Transcaucasus. I'm not gonna get them on the map. And let's send you to, and then we'll see what we can make of that. You will go to the map. Just few artillery pieces need to be sent. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see around here. Only one got ready. Three, 4, 5. Ten of these. Send the mortars. These aren't ready. You can go back to the map. You can go back to the map. You can go back to the map. These are on refit. The rest of this is straight up just not ready. Really hoped to be making T-60s now. But I'm not quite sure why I'm just straight up not making them. So that's a bit weird, I think. Well, we'll get there, I guess. I guess eventually. That's that. Let's continue with the Far East also. Let's see. Next turn, Transcaucuses. All those guys coming there. I have one reinforcement. Bunch of weak stuff. But nothing serious. Okay. Next up, from Far East to everywhere. A lot of stuff going to the map. But this is all in transfer. Howitzer, howitzer. They're already being sent. Do want to cancel these other ones. So I can take care of it myself. And I'm gonna take all these out too, otherwise the Far East will be too low of manpower here. Wouldn't want that. The stuff from the Far East is pretty precious here. Even leaving the brigades in there is probably a good idea. I'll just take care of this stuff now for the entire duration of the year. He's sending all these brigades, but I'd rather have the brigades there and actual divisions on the map. There we go. You're just there for a month? Wow. Pathetic. Okay. Too far east from anywhere. Only reinforcements. Alright. Alright. Again, I can send some stuff, and I guess I will. Definitely just sending over my tanks to the map too. If there's anywhere where I want my tanks, it's on the map. 101. The game often acts a little bit weird with this stuff where it's suddenly going down by a lot, so... Okay, 100 it is. That's everything here in all the theater boxes. That kind of stuff tends to take a while too. Let's get rid of the units for a little bit, and... if I mean, the weather is going to be pretty bad for a while, so I probably don't really want to add them during the bad weather, and then or at least I don't want them to do a whole lot. They probably lose much, and then there will be blizzard. Probably I'm gonna just leave it for now for one more turn. I actually do want to start building up more in 1942 again, I suppose, but given that we're pretty much for sure, like, we're here now in 28th, it will also be this one. That's next turn. There should be rain everywhere, yeah. So the turn after that, we're gonna go to this one, and that'll be 5th of October. So he'll have basically after this 2 more turns with just regular rain, and I think then there will be heavy rain. Except all the way down here, it might take a bit longer there. Anyway, that means I'm just gonna run it. Actually, I kind of want to do a bit of recon here. My opponent looks weak, and again, if I can get to cut the rail line here, something that I've managed to do twice before already, like you can see, this is a sea of red. Wow, damn hiccup. Enters supplies. I don't think I'll be able to make it through, but we'll see. But I do need to do some recon over from here if I have it. Moscow. Yep. Yeah, you do. Okay. Right? Yeah. And This is fine. It's gonna be some pretty heavy recon 3 days. I'm fine with some escorts. Last time I got smacked here because I underestimated my opponent, didn't do the proper research. And that was pretty bad. Gonna lose a few planes, but it's probably not too bad. 8 planes. Oh, I can live with that. Didn't show anything. Alright. Let's start over here. And what defense do you have? 212. Okay, let's disband this. Basically, this 4. Really pains me to say it, but then this 3 and this 3. Probably the strongest, 29. Well, can't really do much more. Except, let's see. I'll try to keep this strong. Funny how this cavalry is at 34 out of 45, whereas these are at 71 out of 100. They must have a different TOE. You're 41B cavalry, and you are a 41A cavalry. They just didn't get the the weekend upgrade yet, I guess. You're unready too, huh? Well. I actually think I'm just gonna put you in. Oh, that's both of them. Let's put you on refit on Kirch. They can work on the fort level a bit. And reserve. I'm actually putting these in reserve too. You never know. Okay, there we go. And let's put you under the southern front for now. Southern front. And that's that. That's their defense. Okay. Now. I have to say, I'm looking for some party. I'm going to lose a lot of tanks here, I know. But, again, I kind of want to take the fight to my opponent here a bit. I mean, what's a guy to do? Just do nothing? I don't think so. This one's gonna get dicey. Still got it, nice. And here, I lost 55 tanks. Kinda looking for one last hit. 10 is tricky, but they made it. And yeah, that's okay. Can't attack my opponent along the river. But I can sure attack the Romanians. They're actually a bit more powerful than I expected. I mean, they actually did have 12,000 men for a brigade. That's a lot. And now they have even more defense. Still. Well, let's get you in there. I could try on a 19. And attack from this side. Tricky that. Eh. Alright, well, let's at least get them here. It's a lot trickier, but we did get there. Okay, not bad, I suppose. For the moment, I'm just looking where I can attack. Let's just see what's happening. Seems like my opponent is not interested in moving further. Clearly. Seems like he didn't like my aggression with attacking all the smaller units. And he has decided that that's not going to be for him. 11, 15. Probably better to try and attack on the 57th Infantry. But let's see if my opponent would even be interested in attacking here, especially after these raids that I'm doing. 6, 14, 18. I certainly need a bit more juice. $25. Okay, I lost another 43 tanks. What kind of tanks are they, either way? Let's take a look. For example, this one, show details, ground losses. BT-7, T-26s, T-38s. That's fine. I could probably actually smack those as well. And then retreat back a little bit again. Certainly not attacking across the river into those panzers. Attacking with you will keep them at a 2, but my opponent is not going to come very hard. Right, let's actually just do this. I was supposed to switch this guy. Oh no, he's a 5. Okay, never mind. No artillery backup. Lots of plane losses, especially on my side. Although it's a 2 against 1. I'm happy to take out those bombers, Crusader 88s. I think those losses are Axis generic. No, they're even Slovakian. They just have German artillery. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so my opponent has units stacked. I guess every other hex. Not much to do there. I mean, as it is, I gotta try. It's 13 against 1. You'd think they'd make it. Nope, no, that's way too high. 36. Wow. Even though it's 5,000 men. I mean, let's see what I can do here. Come on. These enemy losses do not look particularly great. Okay. I could attack 5th Panzer. But I put them at 9 and maximum U12, meaning it's 21. Let's take a look here because oh, did it? Yep, I just put the wrong unit there. I want to keep switching up units until all of them are a decent strength. That might be a luxury that my opponent cannot afford. At least I hope so. Although naturally I cannot be sure. What were your losses again? I also don't think they'll necessarily fall that quickly. It really is just a 3-1. All right. Let's try this again. And alright, I did get it on the second try, but didn't even necessarily go a whole lot better. They did lose their remaining last 2 Stug, so... As sad as it is, I cannot imagine these guys actually attacking this. Nor do I see myself attacking these tanks at the moment. Unless I have another angle. From which I can take them. which I kind of do. Let's start with those. You in there. You two. Now this probably will still fail, but this 5, I cannot put it there. This is a terrible mistake. Yeah. Oh, I actually did get them. Huh. I only lost 70 tanks in the process against 9. 15 T-40s. T-34s and KVs is 7 in total. My opponent losing a bunch of Panzer IIs. At least his gun losses are relatively high. How are you on guns anyway? Gun losses for my opponent, 425. Well, that's good. I guess it's going down. Sadly, getting through is not in the cards. Yeah, I will have to reorganize those guys. I think there really might just be one more attack that I want to make to retake Saritsa. Yeah. Ooh. Really? Yeah, dang it. And I got no support. You got a lot of stuff. Well, I tried. And I failed. Well, that happens too. Too bad, really. And look at this. 108th Rifle Division. Alright, to be put into Leningrad. To make it into 56,000. Now, first of all, let's just get you out. Because let's be fair, it's I mean, my opponent is going to attack with 6 infantry. That's a 22 now. How high can I get it? I think this 6 is pretty much the highest I have around here. 25. They might also attack there. Alright, that gets it up to 30. $26.35. Unbelievable. Oh boy. Some of these things are pretty harsh. Okay, well, like I said, I shouldn't have done it, but I still did it. Now I have to pay the price. I mean, I have the units to switch, but this sure ain't nice. All right, I'm gonna do that, so at least the defense remains strong. They're not gonna attack these guys, so they're okay. Okay, there is one other thing that I want to do. Here are two, but actually, yeah, I cannot get anything else in there. Alright, I know I'm overly optimistic on these attacks, but 194. I got him this time. Now this is a Swamp X. And currently, I think I can actually refit the both of you. Let's go in here. Now what that means for the rail line is that now this rail hex is also usable. And it's a 9. There's literally no chance. It really sucks, but I cannot beat my opponent back, but at least I got him here. My opponent comes from this side, ultimately. Doesn't mean that much. I got my opponent on a 4-1 or 3-1. These guys already attacked. Yeah, I cannot do another attack there. Alright, let's start working on the retreat for as far as I'm gonna do that. Start over here. Okay, I'm totally fine retreating those 2 hexes here. If my opponent attacks this and takes it, I can go here. That's fine. I'm still not in a point where I generally want to engage my opponent along the entire front. I feel personally. He would be able to inflict way too much damage. I can only locally overwhelm my opponent and push him back in certain areas while my opponent presses on, but it means for the most part I can actually engage my opponent wherever I want. Which is good. That's exactly what I'm looking for. $15, $16, yeah, that's going great. Just looking at the calculations in my head, these guys are pretty weak currently. They definitely need an assist. To bare minimum. There we go. Alright, let's go 2 hexes here. I still don't feel like I can afford a 1 there. Probably not. Let's get you all the way to the back though. I do have a few forces here, but they are rather weak. I'd rather send the tanks up. Probably refit them at Kupiansk. Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. They're not bad, but they could certainly do better. Pretty thin line, but I mean, I'm having my reinforcements here either way. I'm actually keeping these there in case my opponent decides to get frisky. On some kind of attack. I actually don't really feel like giving up that. It's not that much, but I think any kind of heavy industry is worth defending. So I'll send the mech in there. And actually on infantry too. Let's take a look. Let's put you in Slavyansk. And the cavalry up here for the moment. Now let's also put a supply hex at this. And you're gonna go onto the reserve here. You're already quite powerful. Actually, let's just keep you there on the refit. It could be that my opponent crosses and breaks through here and circles a unit or two, but nothing I can do about that. Switch those two bad boys up. Because of those heavy attacks, I also have exhausted some units, like my armor, quite a bit. Which is fair enough, but after those counterattacks, I'm kind of spent here. Not gonna lie. So, ugh. That's gonna be painful. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, kind of need to make some big steps here. But should be okay. There we go. Are there any points to be gained? There are Stalino's 16 points too. Definitely a prize. I'm not retreating. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. I wanna thank you for watching for now, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, and meet you back soon. Alright, I'm the king of forgetting to press record. Who cares? Nobody watches Reorganization anyway. If people are watching this at all, they'll only be looking at what my opponent did, and maybe some counterattacks like the turn summaries. The rest is not really important either way. It really isn't, and I don't have much to say regardless. So, yeah. Alright. 50 for this card. Let's just put it aside here, so I know it's done. Then 34th Army. How strong are you? 3-6. 16th Army is a 3-5. How bad are you anyway? What? 3-6? Jeez. Okay, well, it's never mind. 37th is also the next best one. But you're not doing that well either. 55th, 37th. Three, 6, 8, 10. That should be it. And the 55th should be fine with 3, 4, 5, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, if I get the tank from the 37th, that should be fine then. I'll just put them under the oh, wow. Thirty-fourth. They're in the rear after all. 55th has 1, 2, 3, yeah. Let's put one 34th. One 42nd. And the last one. Another 16th. So for units in the rear, it's not super important, but the ones in the front are. You're not on a refit. Ready, ready, ready. And these two should be on a refit. Ready, reserve. Ready, ready, reserve. You're getting out of there. You're too weak. I do have this rifle division. And you're ready to be sent to the Northern Front. Now, which units are pretty weak? Because I am somewhat in a position to switch some guys up if they're below 10,000. Which is, I guess, a pretty luxurious position to be in. So level 2, that's nice. Let's get you to dig in there. And I think they could do with one more turn. Let's send them to Maga. They're more likely to get reinforcements there. So that's good. Yeah. Refit. Alright, so Leningrad front is taken care of. Things are looking pretty decent for now. I got stacks upon stacks of units with 3. I really need a need something there. For some reason, right now, I actually southeast and southwest, it's impassable. Yeah, okay, and then here is ferry. I'll just keep it there. Okay, so there's that. I only need to do the center and then I'm done. So basically I've been fortifying this position up here since my opponent is going there with his armor. I guess trying to break through at multiple points, like both here, here, and here. He's pretty much just going all in on Moscow now. Well, this is the last chance, but my opponent is neglecting other places like Orel, Kursk, Kharkov, I feel. Well, he's close enough to Kharkov. But when did it historically get taken either way? Yeah, only October 20th, so. There is that. But yeah, let's see. My opponent has some forces here, probably Romanians only, that they're gonna move up now. Yep. Let's go. I have one army here. I'm missing a lot of armies. Over here. I'm currently just putting a few units under Central Front. But also 49th Army. So that looks a little bit better. Now, where is the Neva Operational Group Army? Here. 20th Army, 11th. Third. Alright, let's put all the armor under 33rd if it's under Neva. Shouldn't have put it from the 11th. Poop. '11th is strong enough. Well. Alright, you need to take at least 4 units from the 33rd. One, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All of these units are not under anything, but there's nothing to be done. I don't have armies and everything is overburdened already. So I'm certainly not doing anything with that. Now all I need to do is parade the HQ around. Where is it anyhow? Stuff. There you are. Alright. I just keep going back and forth. 40th Army has nothing. Oh, there we go. 2 motorcycle regiments. Bunch of artillery. Nice. Two, 3, 4. 1. 3. I want to give them 5. Because I want all of them to have 5 at the bare minimum at the start anyway, so I might just as well do it like this. 5. 2 anti-tank regiments. And 2 machine gun. And then 5 sappers. Okay, 6th Army. Let's get that anti-tank brigade out. Why can I not switch it? Do I need to move further? What about all the way here? Can move these. Weird. Okay, but they need 3 more sappers at least for 6th Army. And I can also give them 2 machine guns. Okay. 3rd Army is next. They could use 1 more sapper. They have 3 artillery needs. There we go. One for sappers. 2 machine gun. Next up, 18th Army is okay. 12th Army 2, I'm just gonna leave it at 26 has absolutely nothing. Yeah. Three, 4. Railroad, 26. 2, 3. 4. And I'll give him 2 machine gun battalions. There we go. 10th Army can use 1 artillery and the machine guns. The machine gun units are of such low value that I'm really not going to give each army 1 extra machine gun battalion. I'm just going to go for 2. Actually, that's fine. 27th Army. What did you have now? I need 3 artillery for them. Okay. How about 4th Army? They just are no. Fourth Army only needs machine guns. 13th Army only needs machine guns. Twenty-fourth Army needs 1 artillery and machine guns. Twentieth needs 1 artillery and machine guns. Eleventh Army, 1 artillery and machine guns. All of them need 1 artillery. Naval operational needs 4 artillery. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 33rd Army has plenty of artillery, only needs some machine guns. '49th needs all artillery. I'll just give them all 5. And give them the anti-tank regiment too. And let's give this to the 32nd. And that's it. I'm not moving Stavka for fear of having this rail line cut, although even if they do cut it, then they could always go down here and then around. So there's that. Let's take a last quick glance at everything. Here, because I really don't need more down here. We'll see though. I'm gonna just let these guys dig in for the moment. Once they're a bit more powerful, I'm gonna pull up to the German lines. I know my opponent is trying to prevent casualties here, which is fair enough, because I need at least double stacks to also be right next to my opponent. Though not necessarily here. He wants to go in there and attack. Kind of curious whether he would. But I have some serious holes in lines here, so I definitely need to send units there. Need one. Yeah, it's just not useful. Need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 divisions at least to fill those gaps and to have a convenience line. Cannot afford that currently. Need to send more air units to the Transcaucuses. Two, 3. I have a lot of planes here, but with the weather turning sour... Oh, nice. I got more artist transport. Yeah, I need more recons. Well, 1942 is the year. I also need the supplies currently, so and with the weather shifting so quickly, I'm not going to be placing these air units currently. We'll see where the front line ends and then build our air forces from there. And whatever there is on the ground now, I'll, I guess, use that for the moment. Alright, gotta end it here. I'll see you on the next turn. Take care, and bye-bye.